Okay, so about a month ago, this is Theo from I Ain't Everybody's Uncle. About a month ago, I done a video about gun legislation and laws in California, and I don't know what happened, but I don't think they let me post it on YouTube. But I'm just gonna send this video because I want to see if this video right here will wind up on YouTube. I'm not going to say anything about the legislation. I'm not going to say anything about gun rights or anything like that. But um, I just want to see if this video right here goes to YouTube, because the video that I done earlier, uh, for some reason I couldn't get it on. I couldn't get it on YouTube, and I keep trying to put it on YouTube on my YouTube channel. I Ain't Everybody's Uncle. Uh, so what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to put this video right here. I'm just saying hey to everybody. I want to say our hearts go out to those people that were killed and murdered in Maine. Only thing I can say about that is that I try to tell my friends and my family that you should get your CCW, you should get a firearm, because, you know, um, everybody is not built the same way. This gentleman obviously had mental problems, or he said he had mental problems, but I'm like this. Hey man, I'm not, I don't want to hurt anybody else. I don't want to hurt another person. And you say you have mental problems. Why is it that when you have mental problems, that the voices in your head always tell you to do bad things? The voices in your head never tell you to do something good. If you do something good and then someone asks you, hey, why'd you do that? You say, well, I got these voices in my head that told me to, to uh, share my wealth. Or the voices in my head told me to feed the hungry. Or the voices in my head told me not to be a violent person. Or the voices in my head told me to respect my wife, my children, my loved ones. Why don't the voices ever tell you to do anything good? See, that's the thing that I have about religion. I mean, you never hear about anybody that has schizophrenia that the voices in their heads are telling them to do good things. Why is that? But I'm not gonna go deep. I'm just gonna be a few minutes. Um, I want to send a shout out to my family members, and I want you to know that as long as the law allows me, like I said, I'm not a gunfighter. I'm not a badass. I can't, I mean, I'm not bulletproof. But one thing I will not do is I will not die and go silent in the night. My life is worth fighting for. My family's life, the people that I love, their life is worth fighting for. And as long as I'm in the mix, as long as I'm in that space, and you come into that space to do harm or to hurt other people, I will give my life to try to stop you. I'm not saying I would. I'm not saying I could. But I'm saying I should. And that's what you should do. Unfortunately, whenever there's a mass shooting, you never hear about any one person that has a gun that fights back. I mean, you hear about people that, they grab the gun, or they wrestle the guy, or they go after him with a knife or something like that. Nah, I'm putting lead down range at you. Now, like I said, I didn't want to go too deep, and I'm not going to go too deep, but I want to try to post this on Facebook and YouTube. And if it allows me, then my other video, I'm going to have a little bit of an issue with YouTube, because I mean, I try to speak the truth. This is Theo from I Ain't Everybody's Uncle. And I want to let you guys know that I love you guys. And every life is precious. Every life is precious. It doesn't matter whether you're black, white, Hispanic, Asian. Your life is precious. And if you know somebody out there, that's not right, and they have firearms, you need to tell somebody. I know you don't want to get anybody in trouble, but you need to tell somebody. All right? I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and I'm going to try to put it on YouTube. You know, I got some other work I got to do, finish up before the night ends. I love you guys. Be safe. Do what you can to protect your family. Do what you can. You know, I don't know what to say. I don't know, I don't know what we can do. But for me, I just have to say it like this, that, I feel sorry for the kids, for the children and the elderly. Because kids can't own guns. But, there are people out there that own guns legally, that will do everything they can to protect their family and the people that are around them. And I just want to say to all you guys that have CCWs and have firearms, hey, if you're having a mental crisis, I'm going to tell you something. Somebody said something to me a couple of days ago. They said, pick up something and throw it with your non-dominant hand. And then laugh at that. But don't take another person's life if you don't have to. If you're not protecting other people, you're not protecting your family, you're not protecting your loved ones, you don't have that right. You don't have that right to take another human being's life. I don't know who is saying that, oh, well, this person had mental problems or whatever. But if you knew he had mental problems, you should have done something about it. All right, guys. Well, I love y'all. Peace be unto you. And I want to give a shout out to the people in Ukraine. I want to give a shout out to the people in Israel. I want to give a shout out to the Palestinians. I want to give a shout out to everybody that is not geographically safe. If you're not geographically safe, and what I mean by that is that if you're in an area where there's violence going on, there's war going on, I just want to say I love you guys. Stay strong. Keep your head up and keep moving forward. Because humanity is not going to give up on you. All right? Thank you, guys. This is Theo from I Ain't Everybody's Uncle. And I just want to say that I'm a human. And I love you guys. And I want to say shout out to my wife, because, man, she is my biggest supporter. And she has always had my back. And my sister. And my brother-in-law. Well, there's a lot of people, man. I don't want to have to name everybody, okay? So, I love you guys. And take it easy. All right? Kisses, hugs, and love.